a better teacher. Grace empowers you.
Say no.
Not just don't do it, but just empowers you not to. Because at the end of the day, when you look at sin, anything that God asks you not to do is for your betterment.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Fornication is not good. You say, okay, I will do it because I'm under grace. There is no problem. Grace is already available for you. In fact, before you sin, forgiveness has been provided.
Yeah.
We need to stay. That's true.
Yes, sir.
But here is the problem. Whatever comes with it, you will bear it. And just like I also said, it's better to avoid than expect a miracle to happen in that. So grace is never. So when you hear people say, oh, those that are preaching grace, they are giving license. It's because they don't want to accept the grace of God. They use that statement to attack. God. Grace is never a cause to sin. Grace empowers God. So please, there's still an instruction that says we should flee.
He didn't say pray.
He didn't say you should pray. Because he knows that when you see, for example, as a young man, when you see a lady that is naked, if your body will not move, you need a doctor. Yes. God himself knows, and God himself has put the chemical into your body. It's not your fault. So what you can do for yourself is what? To flee. And if you can tap into the grace is available for you to free.
These are some of the things. These are some of the things we are going to fix.
Wow, massive.
The church said masturbation is a sin, fornication is a sin, and then you want to marry, they will give you 16 forms to fill. Which one?
Are you sure it's not more than it's more than 16?
A brother's marriage was suspended just because one day he went to talk to the lady and 2 deacons and 1 deaconess were not around. We are the one complicating people's life. Because when we do our own, nobody set the rules.
Wow. Yes. Wow.
No, they set for us. Yeah, they set for me.
You see list, have you done this? Question. They have had marriages that they will demand that there are 56 officiating ministers. And you have to put their food in a different
Very
well
organized.
Well organized. But you did not check the pocket of the young man.
And according to the rank of the pastors.
See, the church must come to an age. Because no matter how you flee, you cannot flee forever. One day the flesh will get whatever it wants. After that you can cry. But the flesh will get what it wants. Because that is how it was conditioned. But what the church can do is, don't masturbate, don't fornicate. But we will help you marry and settle. What do you need? Not to carry burden and put on you again. You, and then some people say have to give the church a special seat. How can I be going to talk to the woman I'm going to be living for the rest of my life? You are carrying 2 deaconess and 1 deacon. Am I discussing with them? They have to, they suspended the wedding, that everything had been printed. Everything was set. His only offense was that they saw him discussing with the sister without the 2 deaconess and 1 deacon.
Without the 2 monitoring powers.
Compliance team. Amen. See, let me tell you the truth. My God. See, we must get to a dispensation in the church where we tell the truth. Yes, sir. No matter how you flee fornication, one day you will not be able to walk. Because you will be in a strategic location.
You are running your eyes still going.
That your body says this thing must happen today. It's because you were conditioned that way. There is something about your puberty and adulthood looking for expression. So to make it easier, I want a sister to walk up to me and say, I want to marry. A brother walk up to me and said, I want to marry. I said, fine. Go and find out what are the traditional rights that your wives are looking for. Bring the list to me. I write a check. Go and sort it out. And then after sorting it out, just come to the church. You don't need any reception, no ceremony.
Yes.
I will stand on this altar as an apostle.
Yes, sir.
The objective is to declare to everybody that you are married so that they know you.
Yes.
You have already done the real thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Teaching
Where did we get white women?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
There are some things. Now, there are so many young men in church who find prostitution as an easy way out.
Yes.
To offload what they are carrying in their waist. They just go there and pay a little money and that's all.
It's happening.
Within 15 minutes. It's the problem with the church is that we don't want to face the truth. Thank God, what Mama said, biological needs. As a married man, I understand. I'll be in Nigeria for 1 month. Stop being calm.
My apostle. My apostle.
Amen. 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 Are you getting me? So as a married man, you were away from your wife for 2 weeks, and your body is doing you one kind. And then there's a young man without a wife, and the body is looking for expression.
Doing him too kind.
That when he walks into church, because there's a lady and you see him walk like this.
Guy.
Then he will not come early, he comes late because he wants to walk in and pass.
Father, we thank you.
So we are complicating the whole thing, and we are the problem. A young man came to me and showed me 16 lists. The church got to a level where they will have to send a pastor to come and find out the state of the young man's status.
Yes, sir.
Demonic.
They'll come to your house and check.
They will come to your house to check. Whether you qualify into the criteria that they set for a man to be married. And we still call it Papa. I think it's Pastor you come.
No, I have a question.
Now, you have a question, right?
I have a
question. Reverend Showale,
I'm giving to time.
after what I saw you display today, I fear you.
I have a question. You answer my question. You know, also ask the question now that how come we send delegates to check the house of the to be married? You know, we check so many things.
Yeah.
My own questions are to you and to all of us is when we check all those things, am I talking?
Yes, sir.
Am I talking?
Yes, sir.
Am I talking?
Yes, sir.
Live stream, move the thing in video. Am I talking? When we check all of those things, look at me now. How do we check demand? Am I talking? How do we check demand? Amen. We have checked his money, we check his house, we check if he has styles, we check if he has a good job. Am I talking? How do we check demand? Demand.
Praise. I think you see all these things also they are the church are tending to put some balance. You see these things they are good intentions that started, but was also because we are you see the church is a sick is in the hospital. Yes, you see you don't come to church. The church is an hospital. We don't expect perfect people. I think it's Pastor Ayo or Apostle. He says, walk before me and be perfect. We don't have perfect people in the church. church. We have people who are working towards perfection.
Yes.
So because there is still some carryovers from the world. So we still have some people in the church that are trickster. There are some brother in the church that will engage sister, one in the choir, one in the worship, one in the sanctuary.
Yes,
you know, you see, some of these controls is in a bit. You see, the thing is that in a bit to do the control, we now start digging a hole to cover a hole. That is just the problem we have. Because there are also people in the church. You will engage 3 sister, 4 sister, and we play games with all of them. Now, the elders also got to a point and asked, okay, if you want to marry, let us know. To stop these things, you know, yes. We are pastors, we've seen a lot of things. So all these
things from different brothers. Okay, you said sisters, there are sisters too.
And it's on both sides. Yes, it's on both sides. We also have some three sisters that they are. So all the elders are trying to do is to strike a balance. And if we allow it too loose, we have a problem. If we allow it too tight, we have a problem.
Yes, sir.
But what we are trying to do is to allow the Spirit. When we grow up, you see, it's what kind of people we are preaching. Now, when you start preaching the law, it makes the people close up and do those things and still come home.
Yes.
But when we preach sonship responsibility, when people, you see, we have slept, we've gone for crusades, missions, brothers, sisters, nothing. You see, when you raise people, when we talk of discipleship, it's a different thing. We've been in crusades, sisters, people, our leg is touching, nothing. You are waking up in the night. When we raise disciples, there are some expectations. Not putting the people under some kind of law. If in the church we emphasize responsibility and sonship, when you know who you are, if you know you are a king, you won't behave like this. So when these are the people we have, there's some things you not do if nobody is
Paul said this thing should not be mentioned.
Nobody is there. So I think the church will now change these laws.
Yes, sir.
We think it's good. Trust me, they don't work. Because the natural response of the human instinct is to live. If you keep something here, you didn't tell anybody not to go there. The day you tell somebody not to go there, and they will go there. But when you liberate the people and cause them to know the way they ought to know, you disciple people. People will be real. Even when I've seen somebody come and was saying, she came to me through that she has the seductive spirit. One, Brother A saying he had a vision that God saved his wife. Brother B had another vision. Brother C she has seductive spirit. Now, a lot of things are happening. But when we build people, and thank God for Macedonian mission, you can't go under this awesome teaching and remain. What we tend to do, that is why it's not a crowd thing. It is a personal thing. When you build your spirit, there's some things that is not supposed to happen. Liberate the people. Don't put them under do's and don'ts. End up
like what Wale have said. I have this understanding that one of the things we will stop in our generation is throwing people away after they fall. It has to stop. Because what we call falling is not falling. It's people expressing their humanity. We should not criminalize them for it.
And there's a solution.
It's not a sin to be a human.
Walk in the spirit so that you will not fulfill the desire of the flesh. That is
Let people enjoy their humanity because you've been in a spirit for a very long time. Your humanity is just 70 years. So those of us that are matured in the spirit, when we sense that Paul said our responsibility is to raise intelligence. The church is not a cult. That because somebody has done something in my church and I'm against what he has done, I'll be calling on that general overseer and say, don't give him your platform, so and so. Who amongst us is even holy?
No.
Wow.
A man of God can be so serviceable and so be a great